right, so it's like Groundhog Day, and I'm Bill Murray, but better looking. We have a lot to do today. This is a, come show them this, Vicki. This is a 300 PRC. It is in a Macmillan A6-7 bag rider, which I really like. This is, I don't know, I think olive and black. That is black Duracoat. This is a solid bottom single shot. I don't want to take it out of here. It has two escutcheons on the bottom. It's a 3-screw receiver, one in the front, the normal one, an extra middle one, and the rear one. Very nice gun. I have very high hopes for this. This has a Krieger 1 in 11.25. It's set up for Berger 210s. It has a Trigger Tech diamond in it. And for a minute, I want to talk about this. Here, Vicki, see if you can show them this. See if you can you get that?
Yes.
Got it?
Yep.
Anyways, this is a Collis 5-25. This is a scope that went bad on me, I don't know, it's been almost a year, I think. And we sent it back and went to the repair station and came back. It was in the box. I didn't even open it because this customer had showed interest in it. And I said to him, are you going to want this scope? And he's like, yes, absolutely. The thing about it is, and I mentioned this in another video, generally when scopes come back after something has happened to them, if anything, they're even better. So I have high hopes for this. This was a very straight barrel as far as straight down through the center of it. Everything about this gun came out just excellent. So I'm hoping it's going to pound one hole. What I did here is I have Hornady Precision Hunter 300 PRC 212 grain ELDX. I have 225 grain ELD match. I do not know whether these will stabilize or not. That's kind of why they're kind of an experiment. I want to see what's going to happen. And then this, I have pretty high hopes for this. This is Berger 205 grain Elite Hunter. And then I have 4 different bullets. I have 210 grain Berger VLD target. I have 200 grain hybrid target. I have 190 grain VLD match. And I have 185 grain VLD match. Now here's what I did. I just picked a powder charge out of the book, 78.5 grains of Retumbo. I put that in all the cases. Plus I have 50 more cases that have primers and powder in. By the way, full brass work to Lapua brass, blue box. So I put the same powder charge in all of these. Then I found my max soft seat jam, my comparator number, and my cartridge overall length. I found it with the Berger 210s because that is the bullet that the gun's set up for. And then I loaded 10 of these at max soft seat jam, right? Then the same exact load, the same comp number and everything, I loaded 11 200 grains because one's a Fowler. I accidentally seated it hair too deep when I did the first one. Okay, then I've got 8 190 grain, the Berger VLDs, same exact comp, same exact powder charge. And then finally, I've got the 185s, same exact comp, same exact powder charge. I got 8 of those. So we have an awful lot of shells to shoot. I am going to start, and to get on the paper, I'm going to start with these 212 grain ELDXs, and I'm just going to get on here at 50. We got a box at 50, we have a box at 100. If you look at the flags, show them, Vicki. It is pretty darn calm. So I have good hopes for this gun, so I'm going to get to shooting. All right, are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right, so it took me 1 to get on at 50, and I zeroed up. This is the first target. Is the camera running down range?
Yes.
Okay, so this is Hornady Precision Hunter 212 grain. And that first shot went across the chronograph 2863. All right, here we go. I'm high. That's all right. I'm going to shoot the group anyways. 2866. through the exact same hole.
Wow.
You know what? That's why I started this out saying this is like Groundhog Day. If you've never seen the movie, the same thing happens every time. I do not know what is going on, but this past year, every gun we bring out here shoots a little frickin' bug hole. You can't tell that I shot 2 shots. That one went 2880. That is unbelievable. By the way, it's whacking me in the knuckle. The trigger guard's hitting me in the knuckle. So I'm going to have to put something over my knuckle. Evidently, the space between here and here is a little less room than like on an A5 or an A3 because that trigger guard catches me. This is unbelievable. You're not, by the way, are you covering that mic?
Yes.
Okay, very good. Thank you. Touching. So the first 3 shots out of the gun probably just went .35. It's insane. It's getting faster. 2893.
Okay, this is end target 1. This was 212 grain ELDX, I believe, Hornady factory ammo. First target.
You know what, I better adjust my 0 for the next groups. In a way, I don't even want to shoot it anymore. Listen, I'm really serious about this. Guys aren't going to like this, the guys who actually buy it. But we're going to stop giving these things away. I know I've said that before. But, so here you've got a 300 PRC shooting factory 212s at 2,900 feet a second into 3/10 of an inch with the first 4 shots out of the gun. We have to stop giving them away because, you know, I'm not going to live forever. And there's a limited supply of how many there's going to be, right? And if you want one, you better get a deposit to us. And, oh, by the way, get a deposit to us and let's get you on the list, get these built. While that seems like I'm at the very top of my game. We are hoping to build a new shop house, live in the shop type deal at our property. I am terrified of moving my equipment, moving my lathe, moving my milling machine. I have everything dialed in so perfect now that it's almost like, it's like nitroglycerin. I'm afraid almost to even touch it. Every day when I turn the lathe on, I dread when something's going to break or going to have to replace something, or because whatever's going on, and I truthfully don't know what it is. This whole past year, you think how many guns we've had that shot in the 1s. And for those guys who aren't shooters, that's 1/10 of an inch. 3 and 5 shot groups. That's amazing. Anyways, what did I just say? I got to 0 this up. So go ahead and stop that. I think I'm going to try one of the other ones before I clean it.